In other news, I know we've spoken on it before, but as we get closer to a potential release of GTA 6,
Whoop whoop.
which I'm definitely looking forward to, lots of rumors swirling about gameplay. I saw something that said that you can already drive nearly any vehicle in the car, I mean in the game, any car, any plane that you can get your hands on for the most
Right.
part in GTA 5. But and although they have bicycles, the one thing they don't have, which GTA 6 is rumored to have, is skateboarding.
Okay.
So apparently
You can ride skateboards now.
there's rumors that there'll be skateboards, scooters,
Skate or die.
along with all the other vehicle types and whatnot. Lawnmowers and ride on lawnmowers and go
Riding mowers.
go
That'll be
karts and
crazy.
stuff like that. Well, riding mowers is already in GTA 5, but
Oh,
they're gonna have all that stuff in more in GTA 6. So looking forward to some of that. Some of the rumors that I've been hearing about, like you know, committing crimes rather than the cops just immediately just targeting you, that they'll be like, if they see you, they'll target you, obviously chase you. But if you, let's say you kill somebody or you do something of that nature
and there's no
and you
witnesses.
and you bail out, that they actually set up a crime scene at the area. Like if you were to return either in a disguise or a different car or whatever, you
Yeah,
would see them investigating. They would actually be investigating. You'd see them talking to witnesses, police tape up, whatever, right?
that's
And
crazy.
eventually, as they hone in on a suspect, which will likely eventually be you because there'll be cell phone footage from other NPCs and whatnot,
Yeah,
that you'll then become a suspect. And if you are seen, they'll target you. And it's you're not going to be able to get by with just like painting your car. No, they're going to find you. So I mean, there's going to be ways to get away. Obviously, that's part of the game as well. But just the dynamics and the
yeah. That's super realistic.
complicity, complicatedness of doing such tasks has increased,
Yeah,
and I think that's pretty cool.
I got CSI in the game now. Wild.
Straight up. So and see, just me playing the game the way I play the game and just being, the fact that you can do whatever. I feel like you got to get extra nefarious, right? So if you're gonna kill some people and you're gonna bail out, and let's say you go swap cars and you drive back to see them investigate, what I'm about to do? All them investigators is getting it, so I'm about to take all them out too.
Plow him over.
I'm a shoot the witnesses, the investigators. I'm committing more crime.
That's crazy.
So
I'm gonna be the one guy in GTA trying to stop crime.
like, pull over, sir. That's another rumor though, because GTA 5 has a lot of private servers that do role playing, where you can have actual jobs,
Yeah,
police, whatever like that. So there's a lot of servers that do that, and it's a fun way to play the game as well because it's doable.
right.
They're saying that there's the potential for that to be included. Like right now, in GTA 5, there's online mode and there's story mode, and they're saying in GTA 6 they're likely going to be both, but there's also a potential for them to actually host a similar server of
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
role playing, and that would be kind of cool too. Now I think the private ones tend to be more fun because there's different ones that allow for different things, and but the fact that they're taking note of the public, obviously they don't want their games hacked and all that stuff,
Yeah.
but it's going to happen. They're going to crack it. They're going to do whatever they're going to do, and they're going to make private servers, right? But I think the fact that the Rockstar is taking note of that and then what people like and trying to incorporate it is good.
That'll be dope.
So hopefully that is good.
That'll be dope.
So,
Interesting, making it more realistic.
but lots of rumors swirling around the game. I'm excited for it. Lots of you know,
I wonder if they're gonna have Big Boy back on as a radio DJ.
I hope so. Because who's to say they don't have the West Coast Classic station still on there, right?
Yeah,
Because they
yeah.
had all the radio stations, so they could still have the West Coast Classic station on there and have Big Boy. I've read that there's going to be almost double the amount of radio stations from GTA 5, which was already quite a
A lot,
few.
yeah.
Did you hear that there's going to be a dedicated channel?
I heard that they will have a Kendrick Lamar station, GNX Radio.
GNX Radio, yeah.
Yeah,
So that's also something. So
so
and
that'll be dope.
but the content of that radio station isn't disclosed, right? So that's not to say that it's just going to be strictly Kendrick music. You know what I'm saying? It
All
could
Kendrick all
it
day.
could be, right? That could
Yeah,
be but it could be GNX radio, and it could be hosted by Kendrick, right? Let's say Kendrick's the radio DJ.
DJ Kendrick Lamar in the house.
Yeah, I mean, it could be him hosting, and then maybe the GNX radio is Kendrick, uh, playing music he likes.
Yeah.
You know, who knows, right?
All his affiliates, some
So,
SZA, some J Rock. I wonder if they would use any of the TDE or
or
if it's
is
just straight.
or is he gonna play "Not Like Us" over and over and over and over and over and over? Like that'll be just "Not Like Us"
All day.
anytime you tune it in, that's all you hear.
All day. Not like us all day, every day.
And,
That's an earworm.
and then you find out that it's not called GNX Radio after all. They end up calling it like like Drake Radio, A minor.
Man, a Drake radio station would be crazy.
I
They
wonder
should
if
they should
Rockstar should facilitate that.
Yeah.
So did you have both,
You got a Kendrick station and a Drake station?
and then they could monetize and see who gets
The more plays
track
and
those
all that stuff?
analytics. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious.
That'd be wild. Because Drake has a crazy extensive collection. Like, granted, I look at it like as if they were boxers, Drake definitely lost this round. But as a competitor, like he's been at the top of the game for at least a decade, putting out number ones, putting out bangers, club hits. He had us all singing God's plan. You disagree?
I'm not. I was never heavy Drake. I mean,
No?
he had some stuff that was like, obviously, earworms, right? You get some stuff that's catchy, whatever. But I mean, you can. I will gladly give you my phone and look through my main playlist that has 4,000 plus songs, and
Not much Drake in
you're
there?
not gonna see that a lot in there. And what's crazy is uh, and I know we've talked about our R&B and missing the real R&B anymore.
Yeah.
But Anthony Hamilton and the Hamiltones, when they were backstage just singing, messing around, and there's a video on YouTube of it, and they were singing Drake. Late night when you need my love, call me almost, and then the way they was doing it,
Yeah.
hey, if they would have dropped that as a track, I would have that on the playlist. Like the way they were doing it was fire.
Yeah.
It was just fire. It made me. They took that song and added soul to it,
Right.
and I was like, wow, like this is dope.
Yeah.
And so when I hear the Drake version of that song, like I'll listen to it, but in my head I'm hearing the Hamiltones because I know it. Like that would be such a fire song, like
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
much better. So that's where I'm at.
That hotline bling. Nah, I mean, hate him or love him, like I don't feel like you can deny his significance
Right? No, I mean I won't.
to the genre, to hip hop.
I
Like
won't.
the collabs that he did, the people that he's put on. And not to say that, these names weren't like 21 Savage, the Futures, the 2 Chains, like all of these people in their own right are dope MCs. But I do feel like Drake exposed them to a new audience. Drake gave them a bigger stage for them to be bigger than
I'll
they
give
are.
that. I give that. I give that.
Not, and I'm not saying that makes Drake the best rapper ever or the greatest rapper or anything like that. It just makes him consistently
Right.
relevant.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Understood.
Like, I'm not saying he's like the dopest lyricist or the dopest MC ever. I'm just saying
I
the
mean,
dude,
arguably, he has some great lyrics, but those great lyrics a lot of times were borrowed from other people's bars.
man, yeah, he's definitely brought a lot of music.
So
Yeah, he sure has. TLC, Beyonce. Yeah, he's taken from a lot of people.
rapping forte.
Rapping Forte.
The thing is like I get paying homage, right?
Yeah.
I get it. But when does paying homage become just I don't know, taking, stealing,
If you're not,
you're plagiarizing. I mean,
yeah, I guess.
I don't know.
That's a gray area.
Borrowing a bar for an inspiration on a verse or borrowing a line to and especially when you do a callback, right? And you reference not only the line but the artist itself,
Yeah,
I get it. But when you taking like half a verse or a whole verse, almost nearly a whole verse, and you might have switched a couple words.
yeah.
That's that's not even like creative writing anymore. That's just
Like a reinterpretation.
like you remember when Melania came out with her speech, and it was basically like Michelle Obama's speech.
Yeah,
Like that's what it reminds me of.
that's straight plagiarism. Yeah,
Right, and that's what it
totally,
reminds me of.
totally.
So, but, that's as much politics as we'll speak. Um, but yeah, I back to GTA, man, like, all the rumors swirling, I'm looking forward to playing, man. I still play GTA 5 online a lot. A couple of my friends play, so we get on there and we do all kinds of nonsense, but
Yeah, I'll probably get it. That's one of the ones that I dabble with a little bit.
yeah, yeah, I know
I'll
you're
probably
not
pick that
you're
one
not
up.
huge into gaming anymore.
Nah,
Gotta get you back. I remember when you was big on the DJ, what was it?
DJ Hero.
The DJ Hero?
Yeah, I did used to play that one a lot.
I remember you was big on the DJ Hero.
Always fancy myself. I mean, I've always been interested in DJing. I've always liked DJing. My cousin used to have a setup in his living room, so anytime I go over there, I would just spend hours on his turntables mixing
Right,
shit up.
right.
But yeah, that's they came out with DJ Hero. I was like, yeah, this is
I'm
DJ
finna be a
Hero,
DJ Hero.
Guitar Hero.
See, I never played any of the heroes, but I did buy DJ Hero just because it looked interesting,
Yeah,
and I played it for a little bit. It was alright, but then, like, I got
yeah,
tired of the same songs over and over.
it's kind of corny. I enjoyed it though.
But it was a cool concept.
Yeah,
I wish they would have built it out more and just kept adding more and more songs, and it just didn't come out with enough as far as
they don't. I feel the same way about Beat Saber on
oh, well, it's
the
the
VR.
beauty of Beat Saber is if you go get the third party mods, you can get pretty much any song you want.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so there's all kinds of sites where they have new levels that are based off of songs that aren't available officially.
Yeah,
So
because officially there's not a lot of hip hop. There's a lot of rock.
I love I love playing my VR. Like I had the first Oculus that you were tethered to the computer and you
Yeah,
had to have a good graphics card. I had that one. I got the wireless since then. I got the Pro now. Um, I have the PlayStation one. Like I love VR, but I have a problem and that is that I am cursed with the genes that leak. So if I move even remotely for 30 seconds, 10 seconds, I'm sweating. I'm leaking. So when I started getting into some of those games and doing some of the stuff, and there's so much motion that comes with it,
yeah,
my God, dude,
just drenched, huh?
like I ended up buying the different faceplate that has the foam padding or whatever that's
Yeah,
more so it's more absorbent.
yeah.
So I have that on the face mask. I have a thing that goes around the back of your head that helps with sweat. Cause yeah, dude, like I move around and I'm just like I'm immediately in just I'm drenched.
Damn,
That's
that's crazy.
that's genes though,
Sweat easily, huh?
but it's fun though. I love VR. I love getting into VR and just playing and just all the different games. Like I remember when I got one of the first, I think it was the first Oculus, the tethered one, but they had I can't remember what it's called now, but I think it's called VR Climber or something like that, where you're rock climbing.
Yeah,
I remember doing that one, and I'm terrified of heights, dude. And it's convincing, even though it's a little bit cartoony. It's convincing. The heights is convincing,
right, right.
and the depth of perception it gives. Like man, that used to terrify me, but that game was fun. I used to climb all the way up, and you'd climb all the way up to these peaks, and yeah, man, I used to love that game, dude. That game was crazy, and there was a few games on there that just it was incredibly fun, man.
Yeah.
But
Nah, I
yeah,
like it.
all that motion.
Certain games I can't do. I tried doing one. I don't know if it gave me vertigo or whatever,
I
but
haven't had any of that yet. I know a lot of people say that. I haven't had any of that
the
yet.
only time it happened was when there was I can't remember if it was Ready Player One, whatever game it was. You climb up a wall and then you like glide off to the next landing or whatever. Something about that gliding just completely threw my equilibrium off.
Ready Player One's a movie.
That is a movie. Well, then maybe that's not the game I'm thinking. Population One.
Oh yeah, yeah, the one that was like the Fortnite inside
Yeah.
of yeah.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like
Population One. Yeah.
the Royale. I never played that one. I did play. So there was a game called dang, what is it called? Something hot. It wasn't like realistic graphics by all means. It was
Hot potato.
no, it was it
Hot
was
like fire.
it was kind of like stick figures to a certain degree, digital stick figures, if you will. But
Hot Tua.
your movement created their movement.
Mhm.
So if you move fast, they move fast.
Right.
And
Oh,
so it was a puzzle, right? But it
yeah.
was almost like some John Wick. Like you'd reach over and you have to pick up a gun, but all of this motion is creating them coming
Them
towards you,
making motion.
encroaching,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
you couldn't let them either kill you or touch you. So you'd have to pick up the gun. You could shoot them. You could throw the gun at them when it ran out of bullets. You could pick up cups, whatever, right? Everything was a weapon, or you could punch them.
So is it one of
But
those
you're
ones where if you move forward, they move forward, but if you move back, they move back?
no,
Or any movement you
any
did, they
movement, their
moved?
movement comes
Yeah.
forward. They encroach, and same thing. Like they're shooting bullets, but if you freeze, their bullets stop too. So you could stop for a second, look around with your
And then
eyes, see there, and then you could figure out which way you want to move.
yeah,
But yeah, you had to go through, and they got more and more intense because you had people coming from behind you, from the sides, from behind walls, and bullets are flying here. You could shoot one dude, throw your gun at the next, catch the guy who you just shot's gun, pick that up, shoot over here, and I mean, it's literally John Wick. And if you got good at it, you could do it fast.
that's
But
crazy.
that one used to get me, man. You'd be sweating just moving all that. But I remember beating that game, man. But that game is crazy. The levels on that game were nuts. Graphically, it's not impressive because it's not realistic anything.
Right.
It's almost like you're in a like what you would see like on Tron or something, like in some sort of virtual deck. You see
Yeah.
these digital figures coming at you, digital blocks and walls and stuff.
Yeah.
But that game was super fun, like super
That's
fun.
dope.
But there's a lot of VR games, man. I love playing my VR.
Yeah. I picked up a VR
Th-
golf game.
there's a bar fight one. Have you missed
Bar fight one? I haven't seen that one.
where you literally go into a bar and you just start a
Start
fight,
fighting
and
shit.
there's like
Man,
darts and everything's a weapon. It's stupid,
that's
but
crazy.
it's fun.
I haven't seen that. I've seen those the mixed reality ones where it
Or it uses your house.
yeah,
Yeah, those are cool too.
yeah.
The bar fight one there's a cowboy bar, there's like a regular sports bar, and then there's like a
Space bar.
no, there's like the rooftop,
A space
and you go
bar.
up to the top that you can literally throw people off the roof, dude. Like
That's crazy.
it's nuts. It's like yeah,
Man.
there's and there's even a convenience store across the street that you can go in and like get products off, throw stuff around, and I think there's an airport terminal or a bus terminal or something like that too where you go
Yeah.
in. But it's VR is nuts.
I wonder if they're gonna do a VR GTA. That would be
There's mods for that.
that would be interesting.
There is mods for that. You can do that on Oculus or Vive.
Can you reach
Can
that?
you reach that?